Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time, uncovering the hidden threads that weave together the tapestry of human experience. Today we find ourselves at the threshold of a pivotal moment in American history, as we delve into the earliest history of the American Revolution. This epochal event, which would shape the course of modern history, was not a sudden occurrence, but rather the culmination of a series of courageous acts, passionate debates, and daring activism. As we explore the precursors to this revolution, we are drawn to the charming town of Salem, Massachusetts, where on February 26, 1775, a little-known yet significant event took place. On that fateful morning, residents of Salem gathered at the local tavern, determined to defend their town against the British incursion led by Alexander Leslie, who had arrived with the intention of seizing a cache of colonial munitions. This confrontation, known as Leslie's Retreat, marked a significant shift in the balance of power between the colonies and Great Britain, as the colonists successfully persuaded Leslie and his men to withdraw. As we wander through the streets of Salem, we can almost hear the murmur of discontent among the colonists, who were growing increasingly tired of British rule. The air was thick with tension, as the seeds of rebellion had already been sown. We see the emergence of key figures like Samuel Adams, John Hancock, and George Washington, each playing their part in shaping the course of the Revolution. The Sons of Liberty, a radical organization dedicated to challenging British authority and promoting colonial rights, began to take shape, with its members engaging in acts of defiance and protest against the British. One notable figure who would soon become embroiled in this struggle was Casimir Pulaski, a Polish cavalry officer who would go on to become an American revolutionary hero. Born 280 years prior to our narrative, Pulaski's legacy would extend far beyond his short life, as he earned the esteemed title of Father of American Cavalry. His bravery and military prowess would inspire countless others to take up arms against the British, and his name would become synonymous with courage and patriotism. As we examine the historical context of the American Revolution, we find that the years leading up to 1775 were marked by a series of escalating tensions between the colonies and Great Britain. The British government, in an attempt to exert greater control over its colonies, had imposed a series of taxes, including the Stamp Act and the Townshend Acts, which only served to further alienate the colonists. The Boston Massacre, which took place on March 5, 1770, was another pivotal event that contributed to the growing sense of discontent among the colonists. The stage is now set for a dramatic confrontation between the colonies and Great Britain, with the fate of a nation hanging precariously in the balance. As we transition to the next segment of our journey, we will find ourselves immersed in a world of heroic deeds, profound sacrifice, and the forging of a nation. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we continue our journey through the annals of time, uncovering the hidden threads that weave together the tapestry of human experience. We now find ourselves at the threshold of a pivotal moment in American history, as the American Revolution enters its most tumultuous and transformative phase. The year is 1775, and the seeds of rebellion sown in the preceding years have finally borne fruit. As we immerse ourselves in this world of heroic deeds and profound sacrifice, we are drawn to the charming town of Lexington, Massachusetts, where on April 19, 1775, the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. The Old North Bridge, a picturesque landmark that spans the Concord River, would soon become a symbol of American defiance against British tyranny. We can almost hear the sound of muskets firing, as the colonists, fueled by their desire for freedom and self-governance, clashed with the British Army in a series of skirmishes that would ultimately lead to the birth of a new nation. One notable figure who played a crucial role in this struggle was George Washington, the esteemed leader of the Continental Army. His leadership and strategic prowess would prove instrumental in shaping the course of the war as he navigated the treacherous landscape of colonial politics and military tactics. As Washington himself once said, "The fate of our nation depends on our ability to remain united in the face of adversity, a sentiment that would resonate deeply with the colonists as they fought for their independence. As we explore the historical context of this period, we find that the Continental Congress, which convened in Philadelphia on May 10, 1775, was a hotbed of political activity and debate. The likes of Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin would engage in passionate discussions about the future of the colonies, ultimately drafting the Declaration of Independence, a document that would formally declare the 13 American colonies' independence from Great Britain. We are also reminded of the bravery and sacrifice of individuals like Nathan Hale, a young officer who was executed by the British for espionage on September 22, 1776. His final words, "I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country," would become a rallying cry for the colonists as they fought against overwhelming odds to secure their freedom. The war would rage on for several years, with key battles taking place at Bunker Hill, Saratoga, and Valley Forge. The harsh winter of 1777-78 would test the mettle of the Continental Army as they endured unimaginable hardships and privations. Yet, despite these challenges, the colonists persevered, driven by their unwavering commitment to the cause of independence. As we wander through the streets of Philadelphia, we can almost feel the sense of excitement and anticipation that filled the air as the colonists awaited the outcome of the war. The Liberty Bell, an iconic symbol of American freedom, would toll in celebration of each victory, its melodic sound echoing through the streets, a reminder of the power of courage and determination. The American Revolution was indeed a transformative event, one that would shape the course of modern history and give birth to a new nation, founded on the principles of liberty, justice, and democracy. As we conclude this segment of our journey, we are reminded of the profound impact that this period had on the world and the enduring legacy of the brave men and women who fought for their freedom. Join me next as we delve into the final chapter of our story and explore the decline and aftermath of the American Revolution, as well as its lasting legacy in shaping the course of American history. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, as we conclude our journey through the annals of time and explore the decline and aftermath of the American Revolution, as well as its lasting legacy in shaping the course of American history. The year is 1783, and the Treaty of Paris has been signed, formally ending the American Revolutionary War and recognizing the independence of the United States of America. As we delve into this period, we find that the newly independent nation faced numerous challenges, including establishing a functional government, navigating the complexities of diplomacy, and stimulating economic growth. The Articles of Confederation, adopted in 1781, proved inadequate for the task, leading to a period of instability and power struggles between the federal government and the individual states. One notable figure who played a crucial role in shaping the future of the United States was George Washington, who presided over the Constitutional Convention in 1787. The Constitution, drafted during this convention, would ultimately replace the Articles of Confederation and provide a framework for the federal government that has endured to this day. As Washington himself once said, "The Constitution is the guide which I will never abandon, a sentiment that reflects his commitment to the principles of democracy and governance." We are also reminded of the significant contributions made by other founding fathers, such as James Madison, often referred to as the father of the Constitution, and Alexander Hamilton, who played a key role in shaping the nation's financial and economic systems. The Federalist Papers, a series of essays written by Madison, Hamilton, and John Jay, would provide a compelling argument for the ratification of the Constitution and help to shape public opinion on the matter. As we explore the historical context of this period, we find that the United States faced numerous external challenges, including conflicts with Native American tribes, border disputes with Britain and Spain, and the threat of European intervention. The Whiskey Rebellion, a tax protest that took place in western Pennsylvania in 1794, would test the authority of the federal government and demonstrate its ability to enforce its laws and maintain order. The legacy of the American Revolution can be seen in the growth and expansion of the United States during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803, negotiated by Thomas Jefferson, would double the size of the country, providing new opportunities for settlement and economic development. The War of 1812, fought against Britain, would further cement American independence and demonstrate the nation's ability to defend its sovereignty. As we conclude our journey through the history of the American Revolution, we are reminded of the profound impact that this period had on the world. The principles of liberty, justice, and democracy, enshrined in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, have inspired countless movements for freedom and self-governance around the globe. Today, the United States of America stands as a beacon of hope and freedom, a testament to the power of courage, determination, and the human spirit. In the words of Thomas Jefferson, "The care of human life and happiness is the first and only object of good government," a sentiment that reflects the enduring legacy of the American Revolution and its continued relevance in shaping the course of American history. As we reflect on the significance of this period, we are reminded of the importance of preserving our democratic institutions, protecting individual rights and freedoms, and promoting the common good. The story of the American Revolution serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of civic engagement, public service, and the ongoing pursuit of a more perfect union. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.